play with some new toys, shall we? My name's Ryan, this is the Development Curve. Yes, greetings guys, my name's Ryan, this is the Development Curve. Welcome down to PGA Life 365. Si over there with Pingman in the distance. Hi Si. So we are at Thornett Park, Gainsborough Golf Club, and just down here is the ping fitting centre. And here's the range, and I'm going to head down there and I'm going to go and get fitted for a full bag's worth of clubs. Now, whether I actually go through with the purchase, we don't know yet obviously, but I'm going to try everything, see what they've got, and obviously after my last video I've got to take the numbers back, see what it compares, and just go from there. But I'm really excited, I can't wait to get down there and hit some balls, so let's get to it. So just to explain what was supposed to happen, I had my fitting booked for 9 o'clock, Simon had his booked for 10:30. He was going to film me, I was going to film him, would have been all lovely, but when we got down there they suggested we both went at the same time. So unfortunately much more static camera footage than we would have liked, and also I kind of, one, wasn't very prepared camera setup wise, and two, I really wanted to focus on the fitting. So to start with, there's a few issues, and we get to a stage where I actually forgot to clear my memory card and I ran out of space. Then trying to delete that extra stuff off my memory card whilst having the fitting did take a little bit of time. So here's the best of the fitting process with a little bit of chat from Paul, who was the fitter, and I hope you enjoy it.
So is that typical of what happens?
Yeah, trying a bit of a fade.
It's one more, what can you do?
So I'm just going to let you have a little warm up to begin with, and then we'll get some data down with it, and then we'll start length and lie wise and shaft work. Was it Morgan that fitted you then?
It was Morgan,
yeah. So we'll start there, but we'll swap that head out. So we'll see where we go. Right, so if you can hit us another 4 or 5, and then we'll show you what we're looking at. So you boys set off this morning, or did you? How early a start was that? Oh, not too bad then. Not too bad.
I find it really weird to actually grip the club.
Yeah, so this is an inch longer than standard. At your height, your wrist to floor measurement, that's exactly where you're going to end up measuring.
Particularly, I don't think it's once you get spec.
So did you try 210s with Morgan?
No, I tried some with Simon with their thing stuff.
Yeah. Just what I would say is probably just make sure you give yourself enough room to swing it, because you'd be used to using them clubs that this is gonna, you know, your 7-iron will feel like a 9-iron.
Yeah.
So just make sure you give yourself enough room to swing it. Better strike. How's that feel?
I feel they're coming out slightly thin. Like, I don't know whether.
Well, it's longer, so that shouldn't be the cause of that. No. It's probably just a little bit of looking for it before you hit it.
Yeah.
One more.
Is that right? Yeah.
Strike. That was a decent strike.
Yeah.
Right.
Does it feel? Head definitely feels.
That.
How does that feel?
It's definitely, I felt really comfortable with the weight of the S2 like the
So you didn't just hit us a couple more?
Yeah.
So this is actually heavier.
Really?
It's an KBSX, so this is nearer 130 this.
Doesn't feel as controlled as it like. Is it
What
heavy
you'll
when
find if you start going a lot heavier and a lot stiffer, you'll start trying harder. The range is quite big. So, you know, you'll start trying harder to square it up. And shafts that are too heavy, too stiff, are as bad as ones that are too light, too soft. We can't get that strike, can we?
You hit the ball quite high anyway, so potentially it's something that we might want to look to maybe knock down. If we go a bit lighter and softer, it tends to be. Gives us a bit of an idea.
So this is the Project X0. So again, you need that bit of stability down the bottom of that tip there, yeah? How you control that ball,
and then
right?
to sort of rein it in and just
Get
sort
this
of
going
narrow
down.
it down.
Yeah.
So just go for the dive, guys. Go, can you notice all that?
Yeah, well, compared to XP95, it's going to be huge.
Okay, so we're back to getting this big grouping, look, this big orange grouping here. So it's going to be interesting, and we are going to go back and hit that S300, what it does a second time round. So, again, you know, your ball speed, once you get in above, really, you're above 120 with your ball speed, you're getting it out there and you're shifting it. So that's good. But we just need to control what's happening. So with a 7-iron, obviously more often than not, you're going to be hitting that into greens. So we can't afford to be hitting it 20 yards left
and missing
right.
greens.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to hit probably another shaft. We're going to try that in an X and see what that does. That'll be too light.
Okay.
Get rid of that. And then we're going to go back and hit that S300 again.
Yeah, so now going heavier, grouping what we're going heavier, trying to break these left ones, so we didn't go.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Right. Put our speeds
That was a bit
so
toey.
adding a lot more weight.
That wasn't a great, thin as toe. It was
So swinging it slower, more ball speed, so you're more efficient, lower, spin the rig, it's consistent, fraction more actually than the light shaft. But now distance-wise,
Now we do find some people warm to other shaft manufacturers than others, so you know it's not bad, but it is nowhere near as good as that S3. So just hit this one, Ryan, and we'll go back and hit that S3 again.
it's still pretty good, and it's, you know, it's our stopping distance, it's still pretty good. It's not like we're losing out.
Better, but not quite that. It's not got that sound, has it? Night and day, isn't it?
This feels great. I like that one.
Good shot. Good shot.
I like that one. Ooh, that's horrid.
Well, that's swing.
Still targeted on the yellow flag.
Yes.
That's massively out of heel and
That was a shank.
that's horrid.
That was just swing, that was.
Rubbish.
And that, same thing. Same swing, different outcome. So, just watch where your feet are aiming.
What's it saying? Lower speed?
So,
Ah!
even now,
So-
strike.
Interesting, isn't it?
So-
So, what I would say is just do your normal thing. Try not, you look like trying to hit it a little bit harder. So just do your normal thing. You ute it long enough so you don't need to be jumping all over it. Just get that rhythm. Go through your process.
The stopping speed's still similar.
Yeah, it's just swinging, so it's not big to that last one fully. But as, you know, for the first couple, on average is about 110.
There you go.
Okay, third one's a bit better
Better.
strike.
Just get your rhythm.
115.
Find your rhythm. Go,
Swings down a bit.
get through your process and you'll hit it
Distance-wise,
how you should. Then how you're capable of hitting it.
further away. So now we've almost, again, we've gone a bit lighter. But still going towards
Take your bad swings out of there. And actually, that's still pretty decent.
I think terms of triangle shaft, we're not going to have anything that matches this one. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to come up shorter.
Yeah, but your direction's better, isn't it?
The forgiveness
And that's the
Look at this.
in it is
You take your bad swings out of there,
Yeah.
and we're back to this again, Rob. So, again, 124 ball speed. We did have it, so it's the second nice ball speed we've had pretty much.
yeah.
And we're never going to lack distance with you when you're
No.
creating that amount of ball speed. Yeah, it's a little bit low on the spin, but I think that's a little bit of technique and ball striking. So if we can give you something you can work with, then obviously that's where we want to get.
And that's going to come in time as well. The technique, the ball striking with the, you know.
Definitely. Look at that. That's still pretty decent. We need to make sure we're keeping this face open.
Yeah.
You know, and if we look back through there, yeah, that's a fraction open. This is the last thing we want.
Yeah.
This face getting close to that.
Close,
back.
close and close. Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then what happens? You get the extremes where you go, you know, there, where you got this face 9.5 close, and then the one that follows is that short right. So this is much better, much better.
Yeah.
So I think I210's capable of hitting them, no problem. You go with that DGS 300, that old school dynamic roll through S3, and we'll be good with that.
Perfect.
Night and day, isn't it?
This feels great.
Good shot.